EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Out of the gun, Herbert. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure is starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowsky to punt the football. Deep to return is Kevontae Turpin. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Caught, Kelsey, left side. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd down and 4. Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And that one goes incomplete on the drive. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on fourth down. Here's Hill on the return. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. From the 50, here's Herbert. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Kittle's got his first catch, and it's also a 1st down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a... And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Micah Parsons. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Now it's Herbert. Open man is Samuel, complete. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. He finds his man, Pollard. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. His first catch good for 8 and a 1st down.
And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, Prescott. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The good pickup there at 22.
Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To throw is Prescott. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Prescott now. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and that will tie us at 3-3. Well, maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. It'll be a gain of 4 here, and it will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a low-scoring affair, just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
On first and 10, Prescott. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. From the 31, here's second and 3. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing. Prescott. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that's complete to Adams. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. On third down, it's Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the dart ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, third and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Prescott looks to throw on first. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they'll get this down to the 10. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up first and goal.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. They'll run with Pollard. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Prescott off play action. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Chase Young. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Here's Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Travis Kelsey. Incomplete. It's now 4th down and goal.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And his kick is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. We still wait on the first touchdown of the game, but a second field goal now makes it a 6-3 score.
Yeah, I know a lot of people would call this the definition of winning ugly. To me, this is gorgeous. I'm a defender, right? I love these kind of games. The tension is high. Who's going to make the play to win it? And right now, that field goal may be the advantage they need.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So now the Niners down 6-3, 2:18 on the clock. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Herbert on first down now. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Throwing, Herbert. Gets this one to Hill. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now 2nd and 4. Herbert going to throw. That'll be caught by Hill.
I'm starting to wonder here. Are they trying to prevent winning? Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart and moving the ball downfield. I think they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
Here's 1st down. Now Herbert. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
All 3 timeouts still in their back pocket. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
Boy, this crowd is on pins and needles now, because anytime you see the ball heading for the end zone, you really hold your breath, and they come out of their seats. That one falls incomplete.
Once more from the 11, 2nd and 10. McCaffrey on the counter. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
And now the timeout call. So 5 seconds left, and a field goal would send us to overtime. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. This to tie things up in the final minute. And this one is right through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Come on, let's go. Let's dominate this. Let's do this thing, baby. Make it work for us.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. And we have free football. Overtime, here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
So it's the 49ers who will get the football first with a chance to win it here in overtime. The return man is Hill. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I cannot imagine how these players and coaches feel, Charles, because my palms sweating up here in the booth now as we go to the third drive of overtime. And as we know from here on out, any points win this football game.
I'll throw you a towel as well, partner. I've got one for myself. But let's face it, our nerves, our pressure, nothing compared to what's going on that field. Both of the field goal kickers active here early. Can one of them become the hero and end this thing?
Up the gun, McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. This one caught by Kittle. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
Gets this one to Juszczyk. Second and 9 from the 44. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
2nd and 9. Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
That's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
3rd down and 13. Herbert. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 16.
First down, 49ers.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. One overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the 49ers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Well, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Jake Moody now for the point after. And it's up and good to extend the lead to 13-6.
The score, Niners 13, Cowboys 6.
What's the deal, y'all? We're going to be big time now. Let's go, baby. Let's ride out. Let's ride out. Play a little aggressive, baby. Oh, let's turn it up. Show what you got. Hey, bend there. Let's go.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. They're kind of searching for that magic elixir. You know, they're moving the football a little bit, but not with any great consistency.
I love that term you just used, elixir, right?
Old school.
Old school. I love that because you don't want to put too much pressure on your defense as well. All right, if you're kicking field goals, that's great, but your defense has to keep going out there and holding the other team. You're not giving them any cushion to work with, and that gets tougher and tougher as the game goes along. Put the ball in the end zone and get sixes. That's the ambrosia that they're looking for.
Ambrosia and trying to erase this deficit. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first.
The league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Prescott. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And how about that? In a game that's had just about everything, how's that for an answer? Remember, in the past, this game would be over already. But that's a huge play there to give them a fighting chance to go down and possibly tie this game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Second and 10. Prescott now. That's dumped off to Pollard.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Niners are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
The trip home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from AT&T Stadium.